From on the legal side of what's happening, Mark Schamel joins me now from Washington, D.C. He's a partner at Lowenstein Sandler law firm. So it's a pleasure. Thank you for appearing on the program. Firstly, according to
Good
U.S.
evening.
reporting, 13 states have passed so-called trigger bans that will ban abortions if Roe versus Wade is no longer in effect. But Oklahoma's Governor Kevin Stitt has already signed a bill effective immediately that bans abortion after 6 weeks of pregnancy. Can he do that? And what's stopping other states from following suit?
Well, I think the question is if this is going to be the final opinion. It's leaked, which is in of itself sort of remarkable that this has happened. We've never seen anything quite like this with the court, where you have a opinion that has not yet been finalized, that has been leaked. So, if this is the final opinion, then it sounds like these states can do this. It looks like this is where it's going. I mean, I've read it, and um, you have to understand sort of the way the court works, and the court here hadn't they do a preliminary vote, they sign the opinion, and then they draft the opinion. And sometimes the majority opinion becomes a dissenting opinion as the justices go through the process. So this looks like it may have been leaked to try to change someone's mind, to do what it has done, which is galvanize public outrage on one side of the issue or the other. So who knows if they can do it? We'll see if this is the final opinion and what the court actually holds when they release an opinion, probably sometime this summer.
Indeed, Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell calls the leak a quote attack on the independence of the Supreme Court. What are the legal implications of this so-called unusual leak, as you put it? Could the protests we're seeing now influence the Supreme Court's final decision?
I think what we've seen in the confirmation hearings over the last 2 years in the Supreme Court is you have some zealots on either side, right? I don't think anybody, other than maybe Susan Collins, was surprised when Brett Kavanaugh came out. She's come out, and I think Lisa Murkowski, the two senators who voted in favor of these two Supreme Court justices, who had said, it appears, assuming that this is actually the final opinion, falsely, that they would uphold Roe. And so if this is what we've got, I don't know that there's really much the public can do about it. None of these folks are on their way out. Nobody is old. I mean, I think the oldest sort of right-wing Republican on the court is Clarence Thomas, and he seems to be in pretty good health and doesn't seem to be going anywhere. So midterms aren't going to change that. Nobody's appointing another Supreme Court justice. Biden probably won't get another pick in this term, and maybe not even in a second term if he gets one. So the public outrage is sort of shouting at tilting windmills, as it were.
Indeed, Republicans are demanding someone be held accountable for the leak. But as we understand, the documents were confidential, not classified. So what crime exactly is at play here?
I think it's an ethical breach, and I may have ruined somebody's career if it's a law clerk who did this. But what if it was a justice? I think they'll probably find out. Somebody either, and this is how they do it in any kind of national security situation, someone either printed the document and then walked out of the courthouse with it, out of the Supreme Court, or they forwarded it. And if they forwarded it and get the metadata to find out from whom it was forwarded, they'll probably be able to determine with a reasonable degree of certainty who it was that leaked this, and it just will cost them their job. But frankly, if it's somebody on the left, that it may not cost them a job at all. Right? They may be heroes. So I don't think there's going to be any real repercussions on this. And if we hear nothing, it means it probably came from one of the justices. But that seems unlikely.
Fascinating developments. All right, we have to leave it there. Mark Schamel of Lowenstein Sandler Law Firm. Thank you once more.